Hey, good afternoon, good evening to some of you family. We are really excited for this live. We have one of our rock star students, Phillip. This man, he started his journey in May. In June, he, decided, hey, there's a lot of things going on. There's a lot of frustrations I'm having. I'm done. I quit this journey. And then in August, he decided, you know what? I can't quit. I'm going to invest in me. He decided to join the TCA family and was able in less than 30 days to close out in $16,000 in profits. We are so excited to have him on the channel today.
Yeah, amazing. That bounce back, that journey that he's gone through. We're so excited to just pick his brain because I know we've all been there, and I'm sure he's got some good, insightful tips for you guys. But before we get started, you know what to do. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Give us a like for this video if you're getting value. And don't forget to leave a comment below. We want to know what your questions are. We want to help you get to that next level with mobile home investing.
You guys know we like to keep these live as interactive as possible. But let's go ahead and bring on our star today. What's going on,
Phillip?
King Phillip, what's going on, man?
What's
Nothing
up?
much. Just glad to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. But we're so excited to have you. So we want to jump into your journey, but how does it feel to close those first two deals just right off the bat? How are you feeling right now?
Man, I'm still on cloud nine just because of the journey I've gone through and the ups and downs. So yeah, closing those first two just makes it that much sweeter, and it's like, man, the possibilities are endless. So yeah, ready.
Oh man, this is amazing, man. I can't wait to tap in. What I want to do, one of the first things I said I was going to do was go into your testimony that you put in the mobile home mastermind group. Can we pull that up right quick?
Yeah.
I want to bring it up because, man, you were so transparent with this, and I could barely read it on here. I'm going to try to pull it up on my phone, actually. You stated, I won't go too deep in my journey, but I started back in May and I was getting traction, but very slow. I gave up in June, frustrated and discouraged. I found out about TCA in May and I've been following along with the YouTube videos on Instagram. In August, I decided that I can't quit this business and I just need to try one more time. I joined the Accelerator Academy and everything started to click. And today is the day I closed my first deal. So I want to talk about that, man. First of all, we appreciate you being so transparent in the group because I think all of us, we go through those internal battles. But, I know you said you didn't want to go too deep into your journey. What were some of the things that were bringing you some of the most frustration at that point in time?
Yeah, so when I first started, it was really what I was struggling with was just, I would say getting the deal to the closing table. And I was just missing like a few pieces, like connecting a few dots here and there that to get me over the finish line. I really didn't have an issue finding motivated sellers or getting leads. It was more so just getting across that finish line. So once I joined and went through the modules, I literally had so many light bulbs just going off in my head, and so many aha moments. It was like, this makes sense. And then on top of that, just the community helped me out so much and really got me across the finish line. And now it's game on, honestly.
Game on. I love hearing that. I know you mentioned like I quit, like I'm done with this earlier in your journey. I know you had previously had experience trying to get started in real estate, but what was that defining moment that was like, I'm done with this, I quit? What drove you to that moment to actually like say that?
Well, my second deal, I got it under contract back in May, and just going through the process and not knowing what to do and thinking that I was close to closing, and then another hurdle or obstacle came in my way and I did not have anyone to help me or support me, and just basically getting punched in the face so many times, you just are like, man, I can't do this anymore.
Yeah.
That's when I threw in the towel, and I was like, I'm tired of fighting. I'm tired.
So you threw in the towel, and then you reneged on that, and then you decided, you know what, I'm going to make this investment in myself, and then things started to click. Can you go into detail about that? Like what actually started to click where this actually made sense, and then you started to pick up momentum in your business?
Yes. So really I'm gonna go on the buyer side. So finding buyer leads and finding someone to actually purchase the home, that's where things started clicking for me. And also, like I said earlier, the coaches in the community, especially those that are actually in the state I'm in Texas, being able to help me and guide me and just give me tips here and there that made sense to me. I was like, oh, this is what I was messing up. This is where I was messing up at in the beginning. And yeah, just finding the right buyer for that right home just made so much more sense. And the whole process behind it made so much more sense to where literally, I would say it was literally less than a week where I found my buyer, and
Wow.
the look on the seller's face, just it made me emotional because that's what I do it for. I do it for them and to help them out in their situation. So that just made it all worthwhile to me.
That's amazing, man. We always talk about, rave about the coaches, talk about, man, how they're always there for you. We're talking about, time and click from the time, you were basically saying, hey, I'm done, I quit. Was it just the support? Was it just the quick communication? Like, what was the difference that actually, made you get this deal, get locked down so fast?
It definitely was a quick communication and the quick turnaround time from when I had a question to when I got an answer, whether it be from you guys or from anyone else, even students in the group. I was able to get an answer quickly and just run with it. And then if I did make a mistake, throw that in the group as well, and then get an answer to any of my problems or questions.
Yeah, we always say, whenever an individual is thinking about quitting, for the most part, they're just not getting the support that they need. They've hit some type of roadblock, some type of obstacle, and they're trying to figure things out on their own. And it's so easy. It's so easy to say, hey, I give up, I quit, I'm going to move on to something else. Until, you get the right people around you, the right people in your circle, where you're able to get these things answered fairly fast, get you back in the field and get you progressing. Then we get results like this. So we'll get into your deals in just a second.
Yeah, absolutely. So we're going to go into a couple of the comments that have been coming in. We've got a lot of people joining on with us. Brandon says, what up? Real deal, Mr. Phil. I like that, coming through with a major win, 16 bands. Yes, yes, yes. And I'm sure Coach Brandon helped you a lot through the deals as well. So he was there each step of the way. Alina says, never quit. I'm sure you're happy that you never quit. What was it that made you decide, I'm not going to quit anymore? Like, I'm ready to get back on the horse.
Just my goals that I've set for myself. I have a vision board on my wall, and part of that is just me. I have a lot of student loan debt, and I was like, man, I have to figure out something to get rid of this debt and reach my goals. And it just always went back to mobile homes, whether it be like I'll be on Instagram, I saw one of you guys' videos pop up, or I'll be on Facebook and someone mentioned you guys. I was like, you know what? I can't quit. Like, I can't. I gotta see this through, and whatever, by any means possible, I'm gonna do whatever it takes to succeed.
I love it. It sounds a lot like us. We were in the hole when we first got started, and we're like, working this job, it's going to take a long time to get out of the hole. So you might as well keep pushing forward. So great work.
Cool. And then getting to a couple more comments. Good evening, family. What's going on? Somebody says, you're the man, Phillip. He already knows that. Miss Kim in here, 16,000. Yes, yes, yes. Amazing job, man. You're getting a lot of kudos in here. Tasha says 16K. That's amazing. Let's go ahead and get one more in here. What's up, TCA? Georgia in the house. What's going on, Georgia? All of your channel content and positive vibes. Congrats, Phillip.
All right.
Hey, hold on, one more. We got Coach Session in here. I'm sure he helped you out too. I didn't know he was in here. What up, fam? Phil is definitely another Texas beast in the making. Congrats again, bro.
Very, 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 very exciting.
So let's get into meat and potatoes. We'll get back into the comments and as well, guys. When we get into these deals, feel free to drop some of your questions below. But Phil, man, let's go ahead and start talking about how you made the $16,000 in profits. Let's talk about this first deal. I know you made $10,000 on the first deal. But I want to know, and let's see if we can get a picture of this home up too. What was going on with the seller with this home? Like, what was going on? What was their motivation for selling the home?
Yeah, so basically the seller had it was a husband and wife, and they had a son who, in their mind, their mind and eyes, trashed the home. But when I inspected it, it wasn't. I've seen a whole lot worse. Let me put it that way. There wasn't anything too bad about the home, and they just wanted to get rid of it, get it off their land, and they wanted to build a shop and put it in its place. So that was their motivation, and yeah, I just let them talk. I sat there. My mom told me just to always listen to people, never be the loudest person in the room. So that's what I did. I sat back and listened and built rapport with them, and yeah, I was able to get it under contract.
Yeah, man, we always say actively listening, always go to build rapport. And even though, you never moved a mobile home up to this point, right?
Never.
You didn't tell them that, right?
Nope. Sure
You
did.
were able to leverage other people's knowledge to still get this done. I love it. And the motivation always has to be there. She needed to sell in less than 30 days, obviously, correct?
Yes, she did. And it was also her and her husband really wanted his shop built. They were on a time crunch.
Love it, love it. So you had mentioned there were some obstacles and some hurdles that you had to get through that you just weren't sure how to navigate on your own. What were a couple of those obstacles that you faced in regards to closing that first deal?
Yeah, so but like you guys stated, the moving part, I'd never moved a home before. So figuring out like permits and making sure since it was on land, the taxes were paid and that it was personal property and not real property and attached to the land. So things like that, just second guessing myself, I would say, and then just confirming and making sure that all my ducks were lined up in a row and everything was good to go.
My question is, what was the best piece of advice that you got from the coaches that helped you really nail this deal?
The best piece of advice I got was really from Coach Jason, and he's also in Houston. It was just to really get it out to my buyers quickly, and because he told me it was a good deal at the price that I got it for, and just to get it out there and get it closed as quickly as possible. So that's what I did. In the past, before I joined TCA, I would hold on to stuff and wait and put it off. But the time I listened, and I'm glad I did, because as soon as I got it out, my phone was buzzing. I was overwhelmed. I had around like 300 messages.
Wow. And that's the thing, man. With deals like this, especially when you never move the home, it's like you want to handle all that first. You want to figure out how can I get the permit and where can I find the mover. And, you never even know if, you have a buyer's pool. So I'm so happy. I'm guessing you spoke with Coach Gully, and he told you just get it out there. Let's see where the interest is. A lot of the time, these buyers may even have their own mover. So I love that you were able to get this done so fast.
Yeah. And let's just talk about the numbers on this deal. Like, how much did you pick it up for? How much did you sell it for? And how much time did it take you to actually get that deal done?
Okay. So I picked it up for $2,000 on a Thursday, and would have had it sold that same Thursday, but I had to work my 9 to 5 on Friday, or going into Friday, and I sold it for $12K on Saturday morning.
Woo! And that was cash in hand, right? Like $12,000 cash.
Cash in hand.
How did it feel to hold that amount of cash?
It was crazy. I forgot how to count for a second. I was like, how do I count money? It was crazy.
So what were your buyers going through, or your buyer? Like, why did they feel like this was a really good deal, and why did they hop on it so fast?
Just because the year of the home, it was a 1996, 3-bed, 2-bath, and it was really nice. It was in really good condition. There wasn't really much wrong with it, and it came with some appliances, had a fireplace. So it was a really nice home. I wish I had land. I would have kept it for myself, but the buyer just wanted it for himself to put on his land and to rent it out to someone.
And just to let you know, man, I think we talked about this on one of the coaching meetings. Our coaches have something up their sleeve. We are working aggressively on land opportunities so you can be able to capitalize on those opportunities. We know that there's power in numbers. We've got all the coaches working on this big project so we can get a couple deals done, but release all this information so we can start capitalizing on these opportunities as well. So, be on the lookout for that very soon.
Definitely. So 2K to 12K in 2 days. Amazing. And then that same weekend or around the same time you close on your second deal, I think this is a picture of your second home that you sold and you made $6,000 on this one. Can you tell us a little bit about what was going on with the seller on this property?
Yes. So this was the one I got under contract back in May.
Okay.
So from May until September, it was just trying to figure out how to sell this home. The seller bought a newer home and was trying to put it on their land, and just going through obstacles, hurdles, liens on the home. I thought I had it priced pretty well. Because it is a 3-bed, 2-bath double wide, but just wasn't getting any hits on it. And I just told myself, Phil, you don't need to be greedy, even though I didn't think I was being greedy. So I took the price just to help the family and the seller out, because we have a pretty close relationship, I would say now, and I could tell that they really just wanted this to be over with and to move from it. So I just lowered the price, lowering the price, and got it sold really after that first one closed, then later that night the second one that home closed.
Oh, so this is the same day that you collected $16,000 in profit. Oh, whoa, that was a good weekend.
Yes.
I got to know for this one as well, was there any piece of advice that you picked up from any of the meetings or any one-on-one with the coach that helped nail this one too?
Definitely. Same thing was making sure that I had my buyers lined up and testing the market. That was huge because before, back in May, I didn't know anything about testing my market to see just the interest and stuff like that. And when I was able to do that, I was able to gauge the interest as well as just see what is available out there. And that really helped speed up the process.
Perfect. No, that's amazing. I remember on your application you had mentioned your goal was $35,000, in a month with mobile homes. You made $16,000 in one day, really. But within your first 30 days, within one weekend, you actually closed out that amount of profits. How does that make you feel about setting your goals for going forward?
Man, I remember our first call, and I said I wanted 100,000 at the end of 90 days. And in my head, I was like, man, Phil, they're probably laughing at you right now. I honestly believe that because, like I said, that's one of my goals on my vision board. And just seeing the possibility that's out there just made it believable and attainable for the most part. So, yeah, I think anything's possible. And if I just keep going and trying every day, anything's possible.
Yeah, man, you're consistently taking action. You're not afraid to make mistakes because, you have a team behind you that's there to pick you up, whenever you make any type of stumble or anything like that. And we're not going to let you quit. We're not going to let you fail. We're going to work on this as a team. I want to get into some of these comments. Let us know what your goals are for September, as well as, posting any questions you guys have. Let's see what we got going on. As well. Somebody asked, any TCA coaches in the Atlanta area? You want to explain kind of how we broke this up in the region?
Yeah, so we've had all of our coaches really do a lot of research on certain regions and certain states. So they understand the laws and procedures. They understand what it takes to be really successful in multiple states in the U.S. and some of our most popular states. And Georgia is definitely one of them. Right now, we don't have any anybody physically, any coaches physically in Atlanta, but we've got a ton of students in Georgia that you can connect with, and our coaches are well versed in what it takes to be successful there. So not to worry, we got you covered.
Yes. And then what's going on, Lance? Been looking forward to this one. I'm glad you got a chance to lock in. I know Lance provided some key information on this too. So hello from Kansas City, Missouri. I just did my first consultation today. Think about joining the family.
All right.
Man, hey, when the time is right, we are ready to go and serve you. I'm not sure if you spoke with Tavius or Tasha, but I'm glad you had an opportunity to hear what we have to offer and how we're going to serve you. Looking forward to welcoming you into our fam. Let's see, new student from Hampton. Let's go on.
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations
welcome
on making the investment. Let's see what we got. North Carolina's in here. Here's one question. How much do I have to invest? I have a list of properties for sale by owner. Rode around for 2 days getting numbers and addresses.
So, and this is one of the things that we teach you in our program is you really don't need any money to invest in the properties. We show you how to do these deals without using any of your own money and really just understanding, like Phillip said, how to serve the clients and how to make it a win-win situation for both the seller and the buyer. And you can take a fee in between. So you don't necessarily need any money to invest in the properties. However, into your marketing, into your gas money, things like that, you will need money to invest to get your business going.
Yeah, she said she spoke with Tasha. She was amazing. Of course she was.
Of course, Tasha's amazing.
Want to hop back into it?
Yeah, absolutely. So we want to talk about what's next for you, Phillip. I know we kind of talked about the sky's the limit. You have 100K on your vision board, right in front of you, ready to go. But let's just talk about the next 90 days while you're still in the Accelerator program. Where is your focus going?
Yeah, so right now my focus is definitely on building out a team since I am still at my 9 to 5. So I want to bring on virtual assistants, because some of the mundane daily revenue generating activities they're not for me. So if I can outsource that to someone else, that would be great. And just to continue to just bring value and serve the community, like Jay said earlier. That's really how I was raised. So I'm just trying to do that as many times as possible.
Hey, man, I appreciate you talking about bringing value to the community. You did that a couple weeks ago when you talked about hiring, virtual bird dogs to kind of help find you, leads. How many leads were you able to capture just utilizing virtual bird dogs?
Man, I would say up until today, probably about 20 leads.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing. And I know you have like 50 or so people out there looking for properties for you. So it's amazing to see that you're able to bring value to so many other people in a new way. And you're getting 20 leads, within a few weeks just by, showing someone else the opportunity. So I absolutely love that.
I want to know, just being transparent, is there anything that we can do better to serve you, whether it's us, whether it's the coaches, any extra support you need while you're on the road to 100K?
Honestly, no. Like, everything that is in place and set up is perfect in my opinion. Even without the 2 deals, I would still say it's perfect because I get that help anytime I need it, and just the accountability as well. So it's really on yourself if you succeed or not. So,
man, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedule, man. I know the sky is the limit for you. I'm looking forward to just continuing to be on this journey with you, on your road to 100K. If you guys are interested in working with us, you can apply. We'll always leave a link below these videos or any other videos that you find on our channel. There's always an apply link below those videos. So we look forward to serving you guys as well.
No, yeah, I'm super excited for you, Phillip. Like, even some of the value bombs you've been dropping in our group coaching calls, I'm like,
been crazy.
Man, I didn't think about that. And I know there's going to be so much value to so many students. I know you're connecting and partnering with other students in new states. There's just so much that you can gain from just being in this network, and we're just so excited about you. I think
you're
and your future.
You're like the Rocky of the group, man. I'm just gonna call you Rocky, man. For real. You decided to quit, but then you said, nah, you know what? I'm going to invest in myself. And you bounced back, man. You had an amazing comeback. I think your testimonial has been one of the best that we've had in the community since we've established TCA. And again, man, we're just looking forward at being a part of your journey on the road to 100K.
Yeah, I greatly appreciate it.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely.
If you guys got value out of this video as well, go ahead, smash that like button for us. You know, if you're going to be the next person to get opportunities like this, comment below as well.
Absolutely, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll catch you on the next one.